Welcome back to the Fellas
Stop
Pod.
I actually reckon we've lost part of our viewer base because of your intros.
Yeah, I was looking at the retention graph and it nosedives off the bat.
Yeah, people just be skipping that.
What do you mean by that, though? Not because of me.
No, because of you and that stinky intro that you do every time. Just keep it real, bro. Welcome back to the Fellas Podcast. Today we have an amazing guest. And her name is Faith.
Hey! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I brought the retention back.
Yeah. See, now we're back.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How does it feel to be back on the mic?
Oh,
You missed it.
I've missed it.
No, you haven't missed it, have you?
You know what I was thinking the other day? Actually, this wasn't the other day. This was this morning. I was thinking, your life must be really peaceful now.
So peaceful.
Yeah.
I don't get no hate on the internet.
Yeah.
Hardly none.
You still make TikToks, though?
Yeah, sometimes. I did say my last TikTok was that I've dipped and I'm not coming back until my spots have gone.
Oh, is that like
That
a
was
thing?
3 weeks ago, yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, because we actually have beef about skincare.
Skincare, yeah, we do. And do you know what? I tried your method. It got so much worse.
Yeah.
What's his method?
No. The skincare thing that
I
we
say
always
not doing anything.
Yeah.
You got to give it a few months.
You have to give it a few months.
No, I can't.
Yeah, but you have
It
to.
got so bad. So Freezy basically said just use water. So I did. It got so bad.
Yeah, no, but it gets worse before it gets better because your
can't
body
trust that.
is almost like withdrawing from all the stuff that you're used to having on every day.
Yeah, I can't
But then
trust
eventually
it.
that immune system's going to kick in and be like, fuck it, we know what we're doing.
We're up.
Immune system.
We don't need L'Oreal or whatever. You know, you get my
You get the
point.
drift, all right, buddy?
Right.
We don't need Dr.
know
Prod
what?
in the
Wait,
corner.
so you do not moisturise?
No,
Nah.
You don't moisturize.
not in remotely, man.
No, but you know what? My girlfriend is currently telling me, she looked at me, right? Because she could see I'm aging poorly, right? And she's looking at me, she's going, we need to do something.
We didn't evolve for the need of moisturizer. We didn't need this
Yeah.
back in the day when we were hunters and gatherers. Well, I probably wasn't a hunter. I was probably a gatherer, but still, we weren't out there in the sticks, shitting in the woods and then going, oh, let me get my L'Oreal. No,
Right.
that wasn't happening. We don't need it.
You don't need it. Your skin will be fine without it, but you just got to trust the process.
I can't. I
But
can't.
the
I'm
reason
in
we're
too
living
deep.
longer is because of evolution, though. You don't walk around with no clothes on.
Is it not because of medicine?
Yeah, but
we're
that's part of
evolving
evolution,
because
though.
we found ways to deal with our bodies better.
Fuck, man.
He just got deep there. On
Yeah,
a quick one.
he just
We're going to
fucking
pretend
put
we
that on
didn't
my
hear
head.
that and continue down our path.
Yeah, just let us have our moment, man. Like,
we were
it's all
really
local,
locked
but
in.
Let's pretend we know what we're talking
How
about.
much would you say that you spend a month on skincare? Because
A month.
I know. Oh, sorry.
You already know.
Yeah.
A month. Ooh.
This made me sick to my stomach, by the way.
I might
Really?
need to calculate because I know what it is per 3-4 months.
Okay, just give us that.
You doing it in Q1, 2, 3. Yeah, first.
Q2, Q4, big month.
Yeah, Q4 skincare went crazy, guys.
It is about probably £800, yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
No.
Because, no, per quarter.
Okay.
I use like medical grade skincare,
Ooh.
but like a lot of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking work. There's no point.
But
That's
don't
what I'm
worry.
saying. That's why I think it's a bit of a scam because they say as well that Korean skincare
Is the
Right.
one.
supposed to be. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I'm hearing all these buzzwords, but what actually works?
Nothing for me. I just think my hormones are just fucked after having olive.
Oh, did you have bad skin before?
I had bad skin at school, and then I got, as I was like, I don't know. Well, I had olive at like 22, didn't I? So around my 20s, it was like fine. I'd get the odd spot, but then after I had olive, it was just so shit.
Because and not to dogpile on this, but isn't it supposed to get better after pregnancy? Because that's what I heard. I heard that like people get like their skin clears up.
It takes 2 years for your body to actually go back to normal after having a baby, like hormonally. So it should technically be fixed, but it's not, which is a bit of a red flag for me.
Did you keep a receipt for the pregnancy?
No.
Because
No.
you know that would be. Hey, look, that would not be the worst shout.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Thanks, Chip.
That's just what
Thanks. I'm having some strong lasers on it though. Oh my God, it's so painful.
See, you guys will just do
So
fucking
painful.
everything.
Yeah.
Like you lot will. It's actually.
Do you know what
a bit
bothers me?
insane.
Just give me like acne on my back or my arms.
Yeah, well,
and I'll
it's
chuck a
not
jumper
visible.
on. Why has it got to be on my fucking face? Do you know
Oh,
what
I don't know if you want it on your
universe
back
is
and your
testing
arms.
your will,
I'd
your
rather
resolve.
have it on my inner thighs than my face.
Really?
Yes.
No, but I feel like that's just like a normal, like everybody has that.
You just got to do
And
reverse cowgirl and you won't even see it. But if it's on your face.
Faith, you have to turn around here. Actually, I'm struggling with this one.
With the leg acne.
Imagine. Yeah. All right. Well. So if you, I would recommend as Dr. PhD in skincare and discovering scams and frauds, sack it all off
Okay.
for 6 months.
You need to just go to the pub, have a pint, let it all blow over.
That's a really good shout.
That's what they're doing in Shaun of the Dead when the zombies are coming.
Yeah, that famously worked.
Yeah, good point. Actually, just got worse.
Actually, he does survive. His mate does become a zombie though.
Yeah. So as long as you're willing to sacrifice someone in your family.
Yeah, exactly. Let
For,
Ethan
I'll think about
get
it.
rid of him.
Ethan has really good skin though.
Such good skin.
We have to
It's
pray
so
for Olive then.
annoying.
We have to pray Olive gets.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I found out that the babies have their dad's teeth as well. So nice.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently your kids are more likely to get their dad's teeth.
What else?
Okay.
Like, what other kind of
I'm
thing?
so sorry to my child. Man.
You've got nice teeth.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah,
that
I
bad.
could bite a fucking apple through a fence though.
So it's good to have strong teeth. Like think back again, bringing it back to the hunters and gatherers. You would have been at the top.
Yeah,
because you
you're
would
right.
have been able to bite them fuckers.
Yeah, like in terms of survival, I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, you would be chipping away at wood and shit.
Bro, I could literally gnaw through fucking Fort Knox with these things, all right? You got any tips for ignoring mean comments?
Oh no, I used to.
You're the
be
worst
like
for it,
that.
actually.
Yeah, Ethan had to like social media train me because I just love to drop like a little "your mum" back to him. Like,
Oh yeah,
I
classic.
loved it, or a little like "suck your mum," and Ethan's like, I can't do that, and I'm like, but why? He's like, because it's like it's mean, but I'm like, but they're being mean first. You see, if they wasn't mean first, we wouldn't have to be mean back. Do you
I
know
feel
what
like you
mean?
got a lot better. I remember, right, when you
used to
first got into it, like genuinely, Faith used to reply with like borderline essays. That in response
not
to the
essays,
but
just-
you would just bite on so many
you
comments.
Have to go harder than what they did. and
No, you
apparently
don't.
that's Not allowed.
No. You don't go harder. You air it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm better at it now.
Yeah.
If anything, I like it now. Well done. Do you know how long my block list is?
See, I think
It's
blocking's pointless.
nuts.
Do you block people?
Not really. I do mute people. Like if I just find them jarring, it's just like, I don't want to see your shit.
If there are people that are harassing, it's good to block them.
Yeah, but I just don't know if that
I don't want to give them the time of day, like them knowing that I took
Yeah.
the time to block their profile.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
how are
want
you
that's a
coming
win
onto
for
my page on my account and think you could be mean to me?
Yeah, but that's
Now
the
get off.
internet,
Yeah.
though. That's the internet, Faith. That's how it works.
Yeah,
See,
but
when you
I'm
say like
trying
my
to
account, my
be
page, that
strong
means
with it.
nothing.
You got to convince yourself that the internet is not real. Like if you compare all the mean comments that you've had on the internet, how many have you had in real life?
None, I don't really
Yeah.
like that.
So it's not.
Wait,
It's
you've
like it's
never
not
had
fucking real.
Someone do that in person.
Have you ever had a real life hater? I've had a real life
Oh
hater.
yeah, I've had it was by a bunch of kids. So I was
Yeah.
going out. I think I was in B&M or something, but then I come out went Sainsbury's. So I was in like Sainsbury's, right? And there was some young boys, obviously from a college, like in tradie trousers, and they was like, "Oh yeah, oh that's Faith, whatever." Walked round a corner and waited till they got far enough away to be like, "She's well jarring," clapped as well, and I was like, "You want to come here?" Like,
Oh, you nibbled.
like I didn't.
IRL nibble.
But it's
Live
like,
nibble.
why have you waited till you've turned? If you want to have a
That's
conversation
the
about
classic.
it, just come tell me.
Yeah,
That's
pathetic,
no,
to be
they
fair.
do. That's true. At the
You
time
just
that I've had it
there
as
for
well,
What, a little giggle with your
That's the
mate?
same
Like, you're not
thing
bad.
I've had.
Come and say it.
and then also it's always in person. Like, sorry, if it is in person, then it's always in a group of people, and
Yeah.
it's never right
That's what
there.
I'm saying. Yeah.
But yeah, that's insane because one thing is I guess like leaving a comment, not that that's a good thing, but in person it's just so like just trying to impress your mates in front of a group
That's
though,
what I'm
really,
saying,
isn't
it's
it? At the
really
end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But you always got to worry
Tramps.
about them ones that take it further than the keyboard. Do you know what I mean? The ones that like take it offline.
have you seen right?
The keyboard.
Have you seen right? There was this TikToker. I'm really bad with names, but it went viral semi recently. And what this guy did, he was taking the piss out of a drill rapper. Right?
No, I don't think I've seen
And
it.
he was there like and the drill rapper messaged the guy to say, "Yo, take that down."
Yeah.
Like, take that. I think he messaged him privately and say, "Yo, can you take that video down?" It was a video mocking
The guy.
the rapper.
Yeah.
And he then went and made a video about the DM taking the piss even further.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Right?
Oh no.
Now, I don't know about you, but my survival instincts would kick in here and say I probably shouldn't fuck with a drill rapper, right? Pause one sec, prod.
Yeah.
And then what happened was, now I don't know how long after this is, but they found the kid
So
that
the
made the
rapper has
videos.
found the kid.
The rapper has
in
found
real
the kid
life.
in real life.
Oh god.
And this video
Is it a
popped up.
headphones job, yeah?
Put my
Yeah.
headphones on. I'm going to listen to this.
Yeah, here you go. I heard it, so you
The
guys
way
are
he's
good.
got him kneeling down.
So they've got him kneeling down here. Now, at first I was thinking, oh, this could just be like a publicity stunt because that would make sense too. But everyone online's like, nah, it's not. This is legit.
Wait.
Turn it up, prod.
Yeah, 1 second.
Boss, here we go.
Is this the kid or the rapper?
This is the kid.
Right.
So the rappers found the kid that made the videos on him.
Apologize to Twin S for violating him. I promise this won't happen again. I also apologize for playing any inappropriate music in the background. I also apologize to Ryder as well. This was out of my character. I don't know why I did this. This won't happen again. And also, yeah.
Oh no.
Shaking his ear. But yeah, it was.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think they slapped him about a bit on a different video too.
Oh, what, they beat him up?
I don't know. I don't know if they beat him up.
Probably not.
I'm not sure, but they did slap him around a bit. And I was just there like, look, bro, there's one thing like you go online and you chat shit about Calfreezy, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be bothered wasting my time to do any of this stuff. But if there's a group of people that I probably wouldn't want to piss off, it's probably drill rappers.
Yeah. That's
Got to know
fair
your
enough.
place a little bit, ain't
You
ya?
can target
Yeah.
the YouTubers.
Yeah.
If you see you in real life, they're probably not going to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Anyways, look, that's been that. I just thought I'd.
Nah, I
touch on that.
had one where I was on. This was the most recent one. This one sucked as well, man, because I was on the tube and I was going down the escalators at rush hour, like so the tube it was rammed, and there was a group of like lads coming up the other way, and they were like, "Oh, there's a YouTuber." And I put my hand up, and as I'm coming down, they're coming up past them, and I'm waving them. I'm like, "You're right, lads," and they go, "Fucking pussy hole." Just so loud as well. And I was just like,
No, I love the fact.
oh, it's like waited. Let me stay. Let me say hello. They let me.
Bro started waving
No,
like a geek going up.
I was being very nice,
Yeah.
as I always am, and these guys were dicks, and I was just like, oh, fair enough.
They ruin it for
And
the
then
rest of
Sabina was just like, oh, those guys were well rude, and then everyone around me was just like, what the fuck? And I was like so loud, and I was so obvious because I obviously made it clear, said hello,
Yeah.
and it was just rammed as well. And then I was just on the escalators, staring into the fucking abyss for the rest of the next 10
That
seconds.
is rough, man.
Yeah, it was rough.
This episode is sponsored by Whoop. As you guys know, we have actually been participating in Sober October, and there is a lot that I want to talk about. And the first thing is we got to dive into the community that we created over on Whoop, purely because there has been some incredible stuff shared in there. Now, on there's a leaderboard, and you can see like people's weekly strains, their recovery. I'm not gonna lie, I looked at my recovery, and because of the no alcohol thing, I've got a nice little gradual little line like goes like that all the way up to the top.
Yeah,
it's a
I
bit
like that.
jaggedy, but
I like that.
it's important to remember it's not just going to be a linear journey, and that's pretty much everything across life, because guess what? Life is a roller coaster.
Yes, and time isn't linear.
Right, okay.
That's a conversation for another time.
Using Whoop, though, it's definitely helped me actually visualize the difference, because it's all well and good being there like, oh, I think I feel a little bit better. But unless you have the data to back it up, then what good is that, you know? So it's been nice to actually visibly see through the numbers that my recovery is improving. Now, one guy that's been on there, Chip, and he
yeah.
has been absolutely crushing it. Give me his name.
You talk about J Riley 23.
Bro, this guy, right, for 2 weeks.
Behind the skies, great.
For 2 weeks in a row, he has been top of the strain leaderboard. Now, I don't know. If you actually look at the numbers, I don't know what this guy's been doing, but he's getting up to some serious nonsense, because if you top in the strain leaderboard 2 weeks in a row, it means you're either in a dark place or you are just one of the most active guys I've ever met.
100%. Bro's gaining XP.
It's crazy Whoop XP. And then we had Proddy jump in there and ask pretty much to people, have they found Sober October difficult, or how have they found it? And the first response was a really good one. And it said, definitely find it harder to talk to females. So obviously that's something that you can relate to, Chip.
Yeah, of course. I just talk to men.
Yeah. Another person said that it's been great. Sleep has improved and I feel a lot more energized on a daily basis. And you will definitely notice that. Obviously, if your recovery is going up, you'll find that you can get more done. You're not waking up in a slump. The vibes will be up. Another person said, I've noticed that even with a mid-level recovery from a hard day's training, that I'm able to get another solid run in. So that means just because sometimes if you get on a big session, you wake up the next day, you don't want to do anything. But even if you have a decent level of recovery, you can still go out and push your body further. Whereas obviously if you've had a drink, you're waking up the next day, you're not pushing the limits, are you?
No, you're not. You've hindered yourself and your progress.
Now, of course, if you're not already using Whoop, then you want to make sure you do that, because then you can take control of your health using Whoop. So if you are wondering what these wonderful bands on our wrists are all about, well, make sure you join up and use Whoop, because you can definitely learn the sort of alcohol impacts that it has on you, your recovery, your body, your mind, even down to the level of your sleep. You'll see how much it affects your sleep, and you just won't know this stuff unless you have a device like Whoop that's going to be able to actually give you real-time data on your recovery.
Facts.
If you are wanting to join Whoop, then make sure you check out join.whoop.com/thefellas. Get involved, guys, and make sure you join our community on there, because it's actually very sick. And if you already have a Whoop, then you just want to go ahead and join our community on there. We're creating something special over there, so you can join the Sober October team over there. It's worth it. Trust me, guys, get involved. You won't regret it. All right, let's talk about something a little bit more cheery, something a little bit more havel. I mean, you guys are both engaged.
Oh yeah, nice.
Wow. Congratulations to both of you. What did you think to Chip's proposal? Did he do a good job?
Yeah.
Would that have passed
cute.
your...
Yeah, 100%. Looked like an AI picture.
Yeah,
The one that Sabina sent to me is so nice.
it was good.
Did you give her a little speech?
Nah, I bottled the speech because I was just like shaking.
I feel like everyone has bottled the speech so
Yeah,
far.
it's so
Ethan
difficult.
just shouted it at me. He literally got in. I was like,
Marry me.
no, literally went, got in, took my blindfold off. He was already on the floor on one knee. He was like, Faith Kelly, will you marry me? And I was like, kind of taken back. And I was just like, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Did at any point do you think it was a prank?
no, because
that would
it
be
was on
my
our
first-
anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he
sense.
took us back to obviously where I set up the first date.
Yep.
So it would be a pretty harsh joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you seen the pranks where people like pretend to get down on one knee and then they...
Yeah.
I think my girlfriend would beat the shit out of me if I...
Do you think,
That's a
I think it's
terrible thing to
funny.
do. Do
you
I
think-
would think
no.
it's funny.
No.
What, and then just start tying the laces?
Yeah.
I think it's funny because I think if Ethan done it and I wasn't expecting it, I wouldn't expect it to be real. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
He just got down. I was just like, get up. Do you know what? I think it depends on the relationship and how serious it is.
No, I swear.
I don't know. If
Nah.
one person really wants to get engaged and you've been together time and the other person's taking the piss, I think it will rattle you.
Do you know what? No, as well, I think it depends how far you've taken it. Like, for example, if he had taken you to the barn where you first had your day and it was on the anniversary and he fake proposed then,
Yeah, then it's
that's like, yo, what the hell?
obviously
Whereas
crazy.
a lot of the videos that I've seen is they just got like a nice backdrop and
yeah, or like in a busy place. That's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
why I wouldn't expect it to be real if it was out in public.
Yeah.
But if it was private, I probably would expect it to be real.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I thought Chips was everyone. You're right. Everyone seems to be bottling it. He shouted it. You.
I just said, I just essentially did that without the shouting.
Yeah, but at least you got yours on video with a picture. We didn't get none of that.
You don't need to do that
But
though.
I think it's nice to have a picture for yourself.
Yeah.
But this guy's a clout chaser. Like, he knew the pic was going to do numbers on Insta. That's the thing.
You know what? I didn't have that plan though. It wasn't a plan like, oh, I'm going to get this picture for Instagram. I didn't know it was going to look like that. I had no idea until I went back to the footage and went, wait, this looks like fucking Lord of the Rings. You
Yeah,
know?
no, literally, it didn't look
Then
real.
I was like, okay, now I
zooming
have
in,
to
like, is
post
this
it.
a green screen? Like, it's so nice.
Yeah, it was a lovely spot. But yeah, fuck it. You don't need a picture. It's all in the memory. As long as you remember it,
Yeah,
it's all that
no, I
matters.
do.
It's your moment,
I do.
not everyone
It's
else's.
funny because he did try and video it, but it's like at an angle because obviously it's on like a
Bless
stable wall and it's like you
Yeah.
can hear the audio, which is funny.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh, well, so
There you go. At
is
least you got the
something
audio.
there.
Yeah, you got the audio of it.
You know what you should do? You should take the audio and get it animated.
What do you mean?
Because if he's got the audio, then like, you know, when we've animated our podcast clips,
Right.
you could animate like what actually happened, but because you've got the audio, you can put the real audio underneath it. So you just got like
AI.
cartoons,
Yeah.
cartoon him and cartoon you, and then you have a video.
True.
But yeah, that's just kind of...
It's a bit.
I'm excited
over the
for
top.
your.
It's a bit much.
I'm excited for your proposal, man.
Yeah,
I
when
know
are
that
you
one's
gonna do
coming
it?
soon, obviously, because we spoke about it.
This guy's such a, you know,
Such a
shit
wind
like
up.
that puts me under so much pressure.
I know. I'm such a bastard.
Together now?
5 years?
Yeah.
4 years?
I'm-
Fuck, I don't know.
I'm
I think it's he's at number 4 or 5.
We were speaking, saying, yeah, we want to get this done before the 6th.
Do you not
Now, you
think
know what?
that's mad
Can you-
though? Because to me, I feel like a man should have made his mind up within 2.
Yeah.
Like, if
What?
I was with a man for 8 years and he just proposed, it'd be a no.
Can I be completely
No, wait,
honest with you?
okay,
My
no.
time.
No. So this is really
100%.
interesting because I saw a thing recently. It was this exact scenario, and it was on Reddit. And this this guy proposed to her on their 10th anniversary.
Yeah, long.
Right? She said
quite long.
no.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I actually understand.
So
But
she
also
said
at the same time, I think she wasted her own time there. But go on, sorry. I
yeah.
don't wanna-
Well, no, you're okay. So she then went into the he went into the comments and explained what she said to him about it, and she said that it's taken you 10 years to realize that I'm like your future wife. This should have been done before.
I disagree with that.
But
though.
okay, yeah,
Brain
but
mellow.
this is the only thing that I have that doesn't make sense about this, and it wouldn't make sense. It's the same thing about like 8 years as well.
Yeah.
Is that if by then, why are you still in the relationship? Because if you said like it takes 2 years for you to know, or I don't know, let's say 4 or even 5 years, surely at that point then you would say, look, I don't think this is working out because you should have made your mind up by now.
Well, I don't know. Maybe, again, it didn't happen to me, so I can't really
Yeah.
relate on the situation, really. But if it was past 5 years, say, maybe they're just holding out every year, like, oh, he's going to do it this year, he's going to do it this year. By the time it's actually happened, it's going to be so underwhelming, like, fucking hell, I've been waiting for
Or,
6 years.
What about?
Yeah, but go on.
I was going to say like, age is a factor.
Yeah.
There are so many factors into it. Really, like money.
I feel like 20
money.
to 30.
Yeah.
Money's a factor. Age.
Yeah.
Probably,
I,
for example, you for example, you were
I
with.
proposed after 9 years.
But you were
But we've
with
been
us
together
so
since we
early.
were 17.
Yeah.
So it's like the reason that it took 9 years is because by the time, let's say till 22, 23, you're still really young. I was both at uni. And then afterwards, that's when you're like growing into life.
Yeah,
and
no,
that.
that one makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're actually young.
Super
But I mean,
young.
if you're with each other, I don't know, let's go 24 to 34 then.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you start dating at 24, 3 years later,
27. Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
I get now. That would be.
But if you're
I
school
get it.
sweethearts and you're young, it's
It's different.
technicality.
Yeah, no, I get that. But yeah, look, I'm not saying it should take 10 years, especially again, we're excluding the idea that you've like maybe met in school or whatever.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the idea that you met as adults I do get that, but I just think that maybe it's a bit overrated.
Well, the marriage just the whole thing.
Just like nowadays, marriage in general is not really what it was.
because it once was.
It's
Used,
not a
used to
thing.
be a juggernaut, man.
And over 50% of people, like there's in this room, we've got 3 people. One of you guys almost definitely will divorce.
Nah, we're
Comments.
breaking
Yeah,
the
that one
barriers.
No, but it's just
breaking
like
the barrier,
statistically,
yeah.
it can be anybody here.
Yeah, but the odds are not in our favor as a group.
Yeah.
is what you're saying. But yeah,
And in the future, but previously, that wasn't really the case. Like once you were married, it was like a lot more of a, oh my God, thingy's getting divorced. Whereas now, it's kind of like, oh yeah, they divorced. It is what it is. So marriage doesn't seem as much of a commitment than it used to be.
Yeah. Well, that's like people who said to us, like, oh, you've had a kid before you get married. But everyone's, I don't know, people think that marriage is the commitment. We've already had a child. He's going to have to see me for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a fair point. I think
So
having
then
a
to me,
child is a
it's
bigger
like,
commitment
well, why
than
haven't
marriage.
you proposed? Because we're in anyway. And that didn't make sense to me. Because we'd already had a baby, why aren't you proposing?
Yeah, but he probably wanted
Because-
to spread it out a bit.
No.
Like,
No,
probably
he-
wanted to enjoy having the baby.
Because
and
then if we want more kids, like they've already got his surname, I haven't, right?
Yeah.
No, that's a bit of a Kelly Payne situation. But like for me to have more kids, I want to be married to him.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Include me, bro.
Yeah.
Giving you your babies.
Yeah, no.
Because it kind of feels like I'm giving you your babies and then you're just waiting for someone else on the side. you know what I mean?
Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. Well, no, I think
You just want that
it's the
commitment
logical
once
step.
you've had kids.
want to lock
Totally.
that in.
I can't
Yeah.
lie. I'm just
Life.
looking at marriage as a fat weekend like party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
insane work though, bro. Because
Why?
you can have that.
Why?
You could just do that,
but-
just like
but
dress
I
up, bro.
don't-
We'll do a
the
pretend
whole-
one.
The whole legal commitment thing is just is a nice element to your like long term relationship.
Yeah, you're
so that's
looking
the
forward
only
to-
reason. I'm not looking at the legalities of a ball ache. I'm looking at it as a celebration moment as the
Everyone's a
weekend.
rager.
A filthy one with a
Got
bunch
a
of
look
drugs.
crazy rager going on this weekend. Oh, and I'm getting married too.
Little 3-day number, bro.
All right, so for a proposal, I need 5 things to definitely not do.
Oh God.
Have a strong knee when you do it, bro. I got cut to mine a little bit.
So
Good posture in the thing.
okay.
Yeah, good posture.
What were you hunched over? You had the shrimp neck?
I think a nice backdrop, and I'm not talking about the photo here, or just a nice area is nice for the moment.
Okay.
I've got one. Make sure you put it on their finger. Ethan Payne.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Wait, did
I
you?
almost forgot to do
Yeah.
that too. She took the ring, and she was like, "Wait, you're meant to do this." I was like, "Yep, you're right."
Okay, so you actually had to
But
spell it
you
out for
kind
you
of
as well.
just like forget in the moment.
Yeah, you
it's
do.
so overwhelming.
So now he was shaking like a leaf. So it's
Oh,
funny,
bless
you
him.
know, Ethan.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Funny.
It's nice though, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice.
Like,
That's
it was
sweet.
funny though, because I was like, when we got back, obviously, because I was nervous in the moment as well, like we were both shaking, whatever. And then I was like, "Did you put the ring on my finger?" And he was like, "Fuck." We watched the video back. He was like, "No." And I was like, so we had to recreate it in the kitchen. Got down on one knee and put it on my finger.
Oh,
That's
that's
kind of
nice,
more
though.
cute, I think.
yeah, I think that is
cute.
nice.
It's like
I
there's
like-
layers to the story now.
Cute, yeah, he's cute. He's just
So, one definite thing is don't forget to put the ring on the finger.
yeah.
Don't have a prawn neck
Yeah, good posture.
when you're doing it. Good
Make sure
posture.
you've got matching socks because your trousers going to rise up a bit on one knee.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always sorted with the socks. I'm not that type
Yeah,
of guy.
but make sure you go for the good corner
The good corner.
in your sock drawer. You know, we was talking the premium.
Yeah, the premium sock corner. Yeah,
Yeah.
we love
If
that.
you do set up a camera, make sure it's on her good side.
Oh, that's
Whatever
true.
true.
I don't
side you're
even-
posing on.
I don't even know what her.
So
I did
these
that
are the
without even
considerate
realising.
things. Well done. So these are the considerate things. So if he proposed, which he did actually, it's on the right side of my face, and it's just not the vibe that side. Done
Right.
it from the left, love it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Does that make that much of a difference?
Oh yeah, my face is wonky as fuck. Yeah, yeah.
But have you done
I
one of them?
bet they've
Have you
got
done
a-
the symmetry
It's
filter?
so bad. It's so bad.
Ethan loves to keep an eye on 2 things at
Yeah.
once.
Oh, he does.
He must be
yeah.
a great dad,
Yeah.
actually. Got a football on, kid in the corner.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? It is a
seen
good
that.
one when you're having like a little bit of a, I don't know, like a little bit of a tiff, and it's like, who are you looking at? You looking at? You looking
Oh
at
right,
me?
so you
Out
get
the
on
window.
to him, yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I'd absolutely. risk
Could you
that.
not train that away? Like,
Mate,
can.
you just put something
can.
right in the middle and you fucking look at it for 10 hours and be like, don't look away. And just let them fuckers like line up a little bit.
No, cover one eye. If you wear an eye patch, it trains the other eye to get stronger.
Prod,
But it's not
Prod,
my
eye patch
eyeball
pod.
that's the issue. It's the placement of my eye.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
For
Like,
example,
my
eye
eye placement
socket's
isn't
lower.
symmetrical, which makes it look like it's wonky.
You know what, Prod? On the next pod, we'll all wear an eye
Eye
patch.
patches.
We'll all wear an eye
No,
patch.
Actually, I swear to God, that would be so.
We'll eye patch it.
was so
Oh,
funny if we all
man.
start doing that.
That would be so good.
That would be
Right,
fucking hilarious.
oi, get on the Amazon and buy some eye patches because
get
we're
some
actually
big
going to do
ones.
this. To be honest, I've been looking to do that anyway.
What? Just wear.
An eye patch.
Well, it is Halloween. We could just claim it's another Halloween.
Halloween is cool.
Yeah. All right. So wait, I need. There's two more. There's 2 more don'ts. I need them from you. Sorry, man. I need them from a woman's POV.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
because
Yeah, because yeah.
I
that
feel like
makes
what you
sense.
wear is important.
yeah.
Don't wear like just like an, I don't know, I don't think you would anyway, but like a Nike Tech fleece with fucking trainers. That's not going to be a vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Sounds
wear
like it's coming from a place of hurt.
No. Never been that
Just-
kind of girl. But yeah, dress to impress just a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you not think it'll bait it out a
Make
bit?
sure their nails are done.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's a
Or
classic.
just, if you don't want to give it away, just, I don't know, start easing up to it. Just be like, oh, go and get your nails done. Here's some money. Go do
Nah,
it
that's
yourself.
bait. That's bait because I've
No.
never done that before. I always
Be
say,
like, good
she
dress Friday,
goes,
good dress
I say, get your money up. If you can't get enough,
Here,
go get
all
your
right,
money
let me
up.
tell you something.
Really?
Here's how I know that a good way to get the nails done. If you are naturally going to go somewhere for an extended period, you're probably going to get nails done anyway. Because like before a holiday, it's normally, I'm going to be away. I'll get my nails done at my usual spot. Nails done, they'll get the hair done maybe. Depends if you're going for a week or 2. That's a long enough time for them to go, I'm going to get pictures out there. I can't go with scraggly nails. They'll get them done, bang.
Drop it. Yeah. All right. So now you're telling me I have to do it abroad.
Well, you're not going
and
to.
it has to be in the Maldives.
Okay, sorry, mate. You can do it in Hackney Marshes if you wish.
Oh,
Westfield, Stratford. There you go.
Yeah. Maybe
Food court.
Food court. Sweetheart, get your nails done. We're going to Westfield.
They've got a fucking Popeyes and a Wendy's now, so to be fair, that should be good going.
Mate, it's up.
What do you do if your first dance was KSI?
No, I've genuinely said I think I don't want it to be some emotional thing because that's just not us. Well, it has to be a little bit fun, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be fun. Because the aisle music will be a bit emotional anyway, right?
Yeah, you've had the emotional part of the ceremony, which is all that bit. I think when you enter like the party thing and you start having your first dance, I think that's when you got to catch a vibe.
Yeah. I've been trying to convince Sabina to walk dance at Interstellar.
Oh, that would be so
no,
good.
Ethan's on the same vibe.
Struggling,
just walking down the aisle to like a stupid song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on that for some reason. It's not happening.
What would be your first dance tune?
Oh, I don't know. Again,
Or do you have a
wouldn't
short
go-
list?
I wouldn't want to go down the cringy route, but for some reason, I was listening to it in the car. It's going to be a definite no from Ethan. But you know, song it's like, "I'm gonna love you like a gangster."
Oh no! I'm with Ethan on this one. We cannot be doing that
But
one.
it's like a little bop. It's a nice vibe. It's not serious.
I get what you're saying, but how are you gonna dance to that?
We don't. But me and Ethan can't dance, so it's just a little bit of a
You're gonna hit it
thing.
with-
Like,
with the
yeah, but this
booty.
is another thing. Like, I feel like you either go away and learn a dance and sweat it out again a little bit. Not for me, a little bit too much in my opinion. But how else are we going to navigate it? 'Cause both can't dance.
Yeah.
Like it's so bad. So you
That's
have
so
to
true.
put on a tune so bad so you can two-step it. Otherwise, what do we do?
I'm going to sack that off, I reckon.
No,
You
I
think- I love
think
You have to do the
traditional
first
stuff.
dance. Do you have to do it?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to. You can do whatever the hell you want to
do
do.
it.
Oh, I'm not really a dancing kind, you know.
No,
No,
I know,
neither
but
is
Do
why
a
don't you?
Fortnite dance.
Ooh, and actually do a Fortnite tune.
What would be what is there a
I don't know. You just go with like orange juice.
ninja low taper fade?
Yeah, is that dance? I don't know.
No, but you could certainly dance to it.
That's a good idea, though, man. I like that.
But the thing is, like, it's your wedding. You can run the script.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like-
I might have a V-Bucks cake.
Bro, are you? Why don't you just do a fully Fortnite themed wedding?
Grimace is the fucking
like a
mascot.
4-year-old's
Grimace
birthday
is the
party.
ring bearer.
What's that?
I said it sounds like a 4-year-old's birthday party.
What? What the hell? Grimace is him.
Get Stanley dressed up in the outfit again. He can be the. Oh wait, so this is another thing. Is would you have it because some people have like the wedding registration
Right.
and that's where they legally get married, but then the like ceremonial bit is just like kind of like waffle, and you can have your mate do it.
Right.
Would you have that?
You can, yeah, you can do it if it's not illegal.
What, if it's not a
legally binding
registrar?
ceremony.
Yeah. So because you get like technically you get married a little bit earlier than your actual wedding day, but then on the wedding day you can just have your mate read out like the lines.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
You want the bit more traditional than that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would want to do.
Oh, man. I want to try and invite a really rogue celeb to my wedding to perform. Like just somebody that gets up on stage and it's like, what the fuck is this bloke doing here from Emmerdale? You know
Who's
what I mean?
the-
Someone really daft.
Who's the space bloke that you like?
Space bloke, what?
Black guy.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah, imagine
that's
him
not a random guy.
Bro,
though, man.
how
That
can
is
you
a
just
next
say
level.
he just referred to an Emmerdale actor?
Yeah,
and
and
you've
you've
gone
called
and
him
said
Space bloke, and you've called him Space bloke as well. Like,
What is he
Neil
then?
deGrasse Tyson.
yeah,
He's a space guy.
No, bro, he's a
Right.
generational mind.
just like astrophysics.
Okay,
and
yeah,
stuff
but
and-
he specializes in space.
but you can't call him space.
Yeah,
guy.
I don't know if that's
Well, I can't call him a spaceman because he's not a spaceman.
Oh, fine.
no. There's only like 500 astronauts.
Would you have anything different, something that at your wedding that like a traditional one wouldn't have?
Yeah, what's your
Because I
vibe?
do see some people add in some interesting stuff to theirs.
Yeah, not a unique twist.
Not sure. I want a giant twister mat.
Ooh,
Oh, a
How
giant
fun will that
one.
be?
that'll
Yeah.
get a little bit freaky. I think.
Do you- okay.
I'm just
What do you
saying,
mean
like
by that?
everyone's hammered and you just rocked out.
No, but do you know what it is? I want everyone to genuinely be fucking wankered at my wedding.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, fair enough.
If you're pouring, just don't come.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yep.
Respect.
You got to be up for a good time.
Yeah, just go.
Either
Are you
jump in on the vibe.
are you gonna get hammered as well?
Yeah, and do you know what? I don't drink either. We went to
Oh god, this is gonna be messy.
I know, like an alcohol tasting thing, whatever. I left so battered because we had to have like more than 4 drinks. And Ethan's like, "What is wrong with you?" He's like, "You are so easy to just get pissed." And I'm like, "Well, I don't drink.
Yeah, it's so true.
Don't drink." So yeah, it's gonna be And do you know what the thing is? Like, you're gonna drink as you're getting ready. So you've already got to kind of walk down the aisle pretty sober. Well, at least I have, because I will stumble, whatever. Won't say my words right at the beginning. But I feel like then you have like an hour reception, and then you have the meal. And I feel like most people get drunk at the meal. So I feel like you have to time it really well so people don't sober up in the meal to then get to the party part.
Defo.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's got to be a nice. You know what? The alcohol levels have to be consistent
This is
throughout.
what I'm saying.
Because if you have hour or 2 hour drop off points,
Yeah.
we're on the ropes.
We're going to have enough bars, and I think that's so important. People walking around with shots, because we found at weddings, you can't always get a drink. There's not
Yeah.
enough bar staff, and they're all fucking making cocktails. So we're going to have like a cocktail stand. If you want cocktails, go and wait over there for it.
But
Do
if
not
you-
hold up the bar queue for people that just want a pint. Do you know what I'm saying?
or shots of vodka.
Oh yeah, we'll be having
Yeah,
shots. Do what you want.
the works.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? I think Chip. Obviously, you're gonna have a sober one because
What?
Sabina's family is obviously quite religious.
Oh no,
And so
they
it's gonna stay
they're
Christian.
Christian though, and Christians get hammered.
Is that a thing?
The red
Yeah,
wine.
there's no drinking laws in Christianity.
Yeah, no, I know, but I just don't.
It's just
know.
like in Islam, there's no alcohol.
Okay.
But yeah, I will be more sober because my Muslim family will be there.
What?
Yeah, but you can't really control that though.
Yeah, but I won't be disrespecting their.
Oh yeah, true.
No, as in
Vibe.
you can't control how sober you are.
Yeah, what do you
No,
mean?
but I'll only have a couple.
yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
By
he
not
can't
drink
because he has
as
one
much.
beer and he's fucked.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's
but
what I mean.
yeah,
No, but I'll obviously eat a lot and then I'll just have one cider and then sack it.
in between the ceremonies, like chowing down pasta,
Sack it.
Yeah.
carb loading.
I'll probably be enjoying it so much anyway that I won't even be thinking about that. I don't think. But I'll be a vibe. Everyone will be there chilling. It'll be a great
But do you
time.
think people would judge you for getting hammered at your own wedding?
No,
No,
saying, like-
no, they
There's
wouldn't.
going to be
wait.
no rules to this. Like,
Yeah.
if you see me on the floor,
Yeah, respect. Yeah,
respect.
no, I would hope.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
sorry, but if I'm paying 50, 100,
Then you
150
get
grand
crazy,
for a
man.
party, you best fucking believe I'm waking up the next day spewing my guts out.
Yeah, fair
because
enough.
if
Hospital.
no, yeah, no, seriously, I'm
Stomach
sorry, but
pump.
if you're spending that amount of money on a wedding, like weddings these days aren't cheap, like even 20, 30 grand. If you're spending, this is gonna be the biggest party of your life.
yeah.
Right? I'm not gonna be taking it easy.
Two-step
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
And do
yeah.
you know what I'm not going to do is make your, Ethan disagrees with this one, making your way around the room to speak to everyone.
Yeah.
No. You're invited, we're there, let's all just...
Like a little like, yo, what's up? Fist bump, thank you for coming.
Otherwise it just gets a little bit, I don't know.
Oh, do you have to? Is that
Boring.
meant to be a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be a long old time. That.
This is what I'm saying.
Can I tell
So
you
I'm just
one
gonna get
thing?
on
Burn
my,
out.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming. Big up, respect.
Just on the mic, just do that and
Get your
then
tits out, let's go.
Yeah, okay, get your tits out. Yeah. I'll let my girlfriend
Oh
know
yeah, if
about
you did
that
it on the mic beforehand, it was like, yeah, I
That's
ain't
the way
coming
to do it.
round to everyone, but I just want to let you all know I love you all.
This is what I'm saying.
Let's
yeah.
get a little bit crazy
And then
tonight.
you
If
can
you
do
need
what
me,
you
I'll be in the fucking corner over there, sat down.
Sniffing gear.
What's the take with gear at a wedding?
That's a good question.
Now look, let me be honest with you. As the bride and the groom,
Surely
you
not.
cannot go near that stuff. Now, what the guests get up to, like I said, it's a big party. And I absolutely do not condone it. But but you know
Game's a
what the
game,
guests
I guess.
but you don't want to root. So this is a big thing. You want to get drunk and enjoy your day. You don't want to get geary and ruin your day.
Yeah, that's true. You want to enjoy it, not get absolutely fucked where your next day is a write off completely.
That's no, it's just like on the day, you don't want to wake up the next day and go, I done a bump with my auntie. Like
Oh,
that's not what you want to
Quality
do.
story though.
No. The
Nah,
anxiety
you can't do
is
that.
too much.
Plus, if you like to get married in a foreign country, it's just going to be so difficult to get hold of it. Let's just stick to the sea drays.
Yeah.
Nice cider, a couple shots.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. You
What's
want to
the
smoke? You
biggest-
want to smoke a little J? That's probably as far as you can go.
Yeah. That, even then, like, imagine, you're just there,
It's
like,
the corner of the wedding stinks of weed.
just hotbox your wedding.
Fuck's sake.
What's it? What do you think is the biggest mistake people will make at the wedding
Oh,
besides getting on it?
Is that a mistake though?
Yes.
It's all up for debate.
oh God.
I'm trying to think. What would it? I think here's a big one. I gotta know about this because obviously
Right.
you have a kid,
Yeah.
right? Are you allowing other kids
Yeah.
at the wedding? So this is a kid-friendly wedding.
Yeah. I never really get no kids at weddings personally because I always feel like the parents have enough etiquette. If your kid's being a bit of a twit,
Prick,
take
yeah.
them out. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Like you take them out, remove them. I don't know, but at ours we're planning to have like a creche. And I say call it. I've been calling it a creche for a long time.
That's the correct term, isn't it?
A creche? What is your play area?
Play area thing,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So kids can just and hire
over there.
people.
Yeah. Well,
So then the parents can actually enjoy it. Your kids are just going to be just there. You can see them, but they're going to be looked after by like.
oh, so you're
actual
gonna have
trained
people.
professional nannies, babysitters,
That's.
whatever.
I think that's a
And
different
it'll
though.
be one staff per one kid. So
Oh, you see, but that's different. I think because
You just mean
that
kids
they're very.
mixing
That's
in the
almost
wedding.
like you're pushing them off to the corner. You're like they'll be all right.
but they
You can
can
still enjoy
come
it.
in if they want to come in.
Yeah.
It's not like they have to stay there.
I think for me, I'm saying no kids
Really?
because I want the people to rock up.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, I give them enough time to sort out plans, whatever. But I want them to rock up and they don't have to worry about, oh shit, is my kid okay? And
They still would
definitely
be.
having.
Even if they're not there, they
Do you
still
reckon?
will be. 100%. It's even worse. We're like, oh, what's the time? Texting the grandparents, are they fine? Did they eat their dinner? It's even worse. If your
Right.
kid's with you, they're just chill. They'll probably sleep in the
I
corner.
agree with you there, to be fair.
Yeah. Like I panic
Ooh.
way more when I'm not with them. I'm like, oh my God, what if she's drowned in a bath? Absolutely not going to happen.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
But after a few drinks, are you still thinking that?
You pick a parent who drinks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be the first then.
So it's one parent usually drinks and the other stays sober.
Oh, is that how it works? See that? Yeah, that sounds like responsible parenting. See,
Yeah,
this is why I'm not
respect
ready
that.
for kids yet, man. because
respect that.
that does not appeal to me. As long as I'm the one that's always allowed to drink until we get there, that's just
You just want to drink till you're 40, don't you?
No, my ways are changing. I'm becoming a hybrid athlete.
That's actually true. You are. You're doing.
I'm becoming a hybrid athlete. Do you want to run a
You would have
marathon?
done it
No,
by now,
absolutely
Kat.
not. Ethan
Oh,
asked me.
shit.
No.
Oh, by the time this is out, I've run.
Yeah. You would have done it.
Oh, pray for me, guys.
So poor guys. He's done
What do
it.
you think? Do you think I
He's done
managed
it.
to do my marathon in under 4 hours?
What did Ethan do his in? Like,
Good question. I'm not too sure, but I think it was around that
I
mark.
think it was around that. Sure.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
That's
That
a
sounds
vote of
encouraging. Yeah, I like that.
I love that. I think you will.
Do you have any personal fitness goals? Because at one point you became a bit of a gym girly.
No, do you know what? When I met Ethan, I was such a gym girly. We was literally, me and Ethan, we look at each other and we're like, we've peaked. We send each other pictures from our camera roll of when we met. We're like, oh, we were so good looking. Now we look at each other now and we're like, what the fuck has happened? We
I
are
don't
so,
think so.
weathered
What?
and ugly.
No.
No, we can say that because if you look back at pictures, we're like, oh, wow, it's quite good looking. Love that.
You're just growing up.
Yeah, badly.
No,
no,
I think otherwise you'll always think that though.
Yeah.
Anytime you get older,
Don't worry
I
about
think
it.
we're just tired. When the kids are grown up.
I
get
do
some
hear
sleep
that like
back.
the first few years are like the
Yeah,
worst.
fuck doing this at 30. Genuinely, sorry, but yeah, no, fuck that.
Okay,
He's not
Well, that-
30 yet. He's 30
No,
in 19 days. So
Thank you, bro. So I've got 19 days to get you this sorted. Then.
yeah, having some knackered golf day birthday thing probably. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, bro.
I don't even want to come if you're not inviting me, but I don't want to come.
Bro, of course you're invited. I would love to have you there.
I don't want to come. I don't want to play golf.
That's insane.
Can I
work.
come and be your caddy or some shit? Because I might just do that. Because bro, I'm just
Yeah.
too bad.
Maybe. All right. Well, we'll get into that anyways. I'm going to beef you off camera.
And
about
also, it needs to be a proper piss up.
that. Yeah, fine.
Because the last one, people were taking it too seriously, and there was like rules of not drinking until the 9th hole. And here was me, did necking drinks hole 1. And everyone was like, no, we need to play proper golf for the first half. And then on the way back, yeah, we'll get drinking. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I like that.
This is like real. You're taking this seriously. Were you just sitting balls?
Did you chin him?
No.
No. Oh,
I actually
okay.
took it like a little cook and did everyone's drinks for them.
So, what was the point that I was getting at though before that? Oh yeah, no, your fitness era.
Yeah.
So, do you have any fitness goals?
No, genuinely.
Would you like to?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'd love to be like a little gym girly. I did sign back up at a gym.
Yeah.
While Olive goes preschool. I'll just, because it's not in our area, I have to drive half an hour to her preschool just by choice what one I wanted
Yeah.
to go to. So I thought, because she's only there half a day at the minute, 3 hours, I was like, by the time I've driven back, I've been at home like 45 minutes. I've got to go back again. Bit long. So join the gym and I'll go like twice a week at the minute.
That's fine.
And I do kind of like it, but I can't see myself being as fit as I was
Yeah.
back then, and I don't enjoy it as much. I don't like the feeling of being out of breath. I don't like my muscles hurting the next. No, I don't. I hate it. I really hate it, and I would get so nervous in the gym now. I used to literally love it. I used to walk around like, fuck it, I know my shit, and like my little sports bras, my leggings. And now I walk in, I'm like, oh, don't know how to use that. I get on the treadmill. They don't have buttons anymore. It's all touchscreen. Like, I'm like running to a forest because that's the only setting I know how to use. But no one else is like running with a TV display, and I just find it really embarrassing. Like, give myself the ick a little bit.
No, but
Do a little induction.
No, they said that you get free PT sessions, but I'm not using them.
that's fair. But you know what? You see, with all that gym stuff, like it's all just in your own head, though. Like, see, when
Yeah,
I'm
for
at the
sure.
gym, I don't give a rat's arse about anybody else. But Chip was the exact same when you first went,
when you
didn't
first start, and then eventually you just realize no one's looking at you.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get that out of your head, to be fair, because there's so many people in there, and
Yeah.
it's like, it's just one of them things.
If anything, I always feel like it's the opposite. If I see somebody that's quite clearly new to the gym, then I just think like fair fucking play. That is literally the one thing that goes through my head. I'm just like, oh, fair enough, mate. Like,
Do you know what it is? In my gym, they're all very young. So when people like double take, it's like, okay, now you obviously know.
Oh, okay.
who I am.
Yeah.
You're probably like, oh, Bez is Mrs. whatever.
Yeah.
That's the usual one, right? Now I'm doing it wrong, and I'm so hyper aware that you know that I'm Bez's Mrs.
Right.
I'm in the gym doing it
Oh,
wrong. Do you know
get
what I
you
mean?
now.
I just
Yeah.
feel like you're gonna laugh at me.
Do you not
Or
have a
there's
gym at
gonna be
your
a
house?
silly little TikTok. Yeah, but it's scary.
Would that not be less scary?
wait, no, it's got to be less scary than
Yeah.
going to a.
No, I just mean like the placement of the gym, because I like to go in the evening. Me and Ethan are very different.
Yeah.
Right. So when obviously Shaq Priest got to go in the daytime, but if I'm at home, I like to train in the evening once she's gone to bed. And it's so dark down there. And Ethan's like, just take your like fucking flesh eating dog. And I'm like, oh, I know. Because she barked at something down there the other day and it just shit me up. I was like, shut up. What are you barking at?
Yeah, I can imagine
What
it's
are you
kind of
barking at?
spooky. I think, yeah. Well, you know what you should do? Why don't you just become one of those running girlies?
I've tried.
Oh, yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah, running. I feel like is a really
Or
particular.
Pilates.
Then she's got to be outside more.
Yeah, but I feel
Do
like
you know what?
running's a thing that you can do by yourself. There's
In the
Yeah,
day.
no,
less
but if
judgment.
she's scared of being outside,
Right, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I do enjoy my hot girl walks, because I'll take the pram and I'll take my flesh eating dog with me,
Yeah.
and I feel pretty safe, right?
Yeah.
But in the gym, like my AirPods fall out because I've had so many surgeries in my ear. It just they don't fit in my ears anymore. So I'll be mid-exercise, it'll fall out and it'll roll halfway across the gym, and I'm like, oh, I've got to get my AirPod. Like, it's just embarrassing. I don't know.
Sounds like an ordeal.
But a speed walk, do you know when you see them people do the speed walks?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
me.
you.
Yeah.
speed walking.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I need to run it again. Like, I feel like it's your body type and what you could. I will lose so much weight by
you
running.
will.
My metabolism is crazy already.
But then you get to eat whatever you want. That's sick.
No, but I don't really enjoy eating that much.
Really?
Not in like a disordered way. But if I eat a lunch and I'm not hungry, I will feel so sick for the rest of the day.
Really?
Like, so that just eating whatever you want. And again, my skin. So I don't fuck with that anyway.
Yeah, but once you've done your 6-month water cleanse,
Yeah.
we're
Maybe I
good
can
to
have
go.
a donut
Sabrina's
or
doing one
two.
of them right now.
I replied to one of her stories,
It's
bro,
not a
because
water cleanse, it's a juice cleanse.
and it's pissed me off more than you can imagine. I had to reply, Chip.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I nibbled.
Wait,
Yeah.
She rage baited me into
Go
a
on,
reply.
go on. But I actually think what it is, though, does seem all right, because it is essentially, it's nothing like, it's not a cleanse or anything like that. All it is she's just lowered her calories massively because it's just having liquid.
Yeah, but that can't be good for you. You're missing out surely on important nutrients.
Potentially, but it's only for 5 days. So like, what's
But
going
then
to
also,
happen?
What's the
you
point
just
of it then?
bounce back. Like, you need to just change habits naturally.
Yeah, for sure. But I think the fact she's doing this off the start is already pretty good. Like, it's a
Right.
good direction to be in. Like, I think she's having like 800 calories a day.
Oh, bro.
I can't-
Nah, man. She must be so moody.
No, she's sound, to be fair.
That
Who's doing
honestly
this?
though,
Serena.
seriously, that should be looked into. 800 is fucking nothing, bro.
Yeah, it is very little, isn't it?
For
five
what's
whole
the
days.
what's the recommended for a female?
It depends on the person.
Probably like for
1800?
Sabina, like 1800, 1600.
Yeah, even more than that.
So
man.
That
she's
would be
doing
her
it essentially
maintenance, I
half.
imagine.
But she's only doing this for 5 days. Like, I can't imagine she'd be keeping it up, right? You can't do that.
She posted a picture of just like hella juices all lined up.
Yeah.
And she replied with like cleanse coming soon or something. And I just replied with, you've ruined my day. Because I was there like, we got to stop this stuff, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually work or not. Well, it must work if she is dropping the calories like that.
I tell you what is a bit of a cheat code, and all 3 of us here, or 4 of us here actually can relate to it, is actually having a dog forces you to get out and get steps in.
Oh yeah,
Because you take them for a walk. I mean, you might just even be able to let them out in your massive garden.
yeah.
Depends on the mood. Yeah.
Yeah, but for the most part, it gets you out and about.
Yeah,
because
it's
it's not
great.
like you're not an active person. To be fair, because you must actually do quite a lot throughout the day, anyways.
Yeah.
It's not like you're sat at a
I've got
desk.
horses as well, haven't I?
That's what I mean,
So
yeah.
like me and Ethan always say this, like I actually move all day instead of versus just sit down. So especially with a toddler, they just don't sit still,
Yeah.
like at all. So you're always like up. We're not at the stage where she can walk into the kitchen yet and you can't follow her there. Like, what do you need that's in the kitchen? Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
like she's a
yeah.
climber as well. So she just cannot be.
That's a horse or Olive?
Huh?
What you say? You talk about Olive?
Olive.
The horse just rolling
No,
into
but
the kitchen.
I thought. Nah, I thought that one.
No,
I thought the horse was climbing like
Olive's
on
a
the
climber.
stable.
So I think you just don't sit down. You have to run around your toddler literally 24/7. I don't know what age that stops. Maybe what, 5? I don't know. 6?
Or maybe
When do
never.
kids get
maybe it's the female nightscape.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
You need
she's.
to get her on Xbox.
You need.
Oh, no, she loves playing with Ethan.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Get her into Fortnite
She
early.
goes,
Get
Daddy,
a little
open
pro
packs,
player.
please.
Really?
Open packs.
Yeah, Daddy, open packs.
right.
So she's got a gambling problem already.
Let's
That's incredible.
fucking.
I love
No,
that.
she
She'll
loves
have an
it.
hacker on next weekend.
No, she loves it. She'll walk up to his office and be like, Daddy, games, please. Play games, please.
Oh, that's
You know what? That's
She asked
class.
for a West Ham kit on yesterday. Yeah.
He's played an incredible game here because
Yeah.
now
I thought
he
I was going to
plays
have a
a
girl
video
in
game.
bows and frills and she's
No,
asking for a West
yeah.
Ham kit on. She
And
goes,
now-
irons.
Really? She's
Yeah.
So cute.
She does.
sounds like a soundboard.
I like it.
Irons. Packs, please.
Games.
Games.
On your phone?
Games. Yeah. All right, let's talk about a couple of the bits here. Obviously, we've got the American election coming up. Are you excited about that? You stoked? What are your thoughts on Kamala Harris's policies, especially when it comes to immigration?
Sure.
All
I don't know.
No, that's good. No, I think that's
It's
important.
probably the right answer.
That's
Do you know
the
what
right
it is?
answer.
I
Fuck it, who
don't
knows?
watch the news or anything on TikTok. I tend to scroll it because it scares me. I see a couple things like Putin's putting soldiers on the street and it creeps, like it fucks me up for a few days. So I just have to just be like, I don't want to see this anymore. And then I send it to Ethan. He's like, we just fucking shut up. Like, because I'm just like, we're going to get like invaded by Russia.
You should get a
on the street.
doomsday bunker.
I've asked him, and we did this on our podcast when we had it. I said, when I said about like the Russian soldiers coming on the streets, I said, Anuba's going to need a fucking bunker and you've not built one. Look at what's going to happen. Yeah, so I'm still team 4.
No,
for
you
the
should
bunker.
actually build one. I think when I buy a house, I'm going to build one.
Bro, you got to have a massive house to then just go and be able to make a bunker. A bunker is not something that you go, I'll head to fucking B&Q and just buy a bunker.
No. I'm going to
Like-
get a prefab and I'm going to put it in my back garden underneath the garden.
What, like that Colin Furze guy?
Yeah. So it's going to be no problem. And then I'll have all the non-perishables, all the canned soups and everything and like loads of toilet roll and I'll stockpile. And then when it does happen and the aliens come down and like, fuck it, you lot are wasting this planet. We're going to just laser you
over.
all up. I'll be in my bunker chilling. And then if they knock on, I'll be like, I'm not home, fuck off.
Yeah.
Actually, I won't say anything because then they'll know I'm there if I say something.
Yeah, you should definitely have a protocol lined up.
And you know what? To make it even better, I'm going to have a little peephole so I can see outside.
That might defeat, that means it's probably not close enough to the ground.
Actually,
Or sorry, it's too close to
no,
the
there's going to
ground.
be cameras and I can see from a TV inside.
It's like Fallout.
I'm going to be ready. Guys, there'll be no space for you, so get your own.
Trying.
Yeah.
Trying.
I'll talk to
much?
you. I'll
A
try and
bunker's
help.
like $1 million.
No, man. No, it's not.
It is.
I've already looked at them. You can get a cheaper one than this. They exist. They could build them for you.
That just sounds like
You're
a scam
talking
now.
about like a really, really, really top tier one.
Yeah, well, what are you protecting yourself against?
You reckon
a
I call him
nuclear
by?
bomb?
You
A
reckon
nuclear
call
bomb?
in? You reckon he
Oh, no,
fucking
they are.
paid a mill for his?
Hundreds of millions for a large underground compound.
I don't want a compound. Bro.
He's
Bro's
asking for an
talking about
underground city.
Osama bin Laden's gaff underneath the garden.
Probably looking at 100 grand, I reckon.
No way.
I reckon about-
100 grand doesn't even get the dirt out the ground.
not?
I reckon about 500 for a
Right,
decent
Alan
one.
Titchmarsh.
500 for who's that?
Is a gardener.
Is
Yeah,
it?
great gardener.
I don't know my
Because I watch
gardens like
Gens on
that.
TV.
I know
I'm
Neville
like,
Neville.
Yeah.
Alan Titchmarsh is a fucking goat.
Is he? He's like a documentarian.
No.
No, he's just a gardener.
Jesus Christ. I feel like Faith and Chip should have their own pod where you just chuck words at them and see what they do.
Yeah, like just fucking like waffling to be fair. And what documentary is about gardening?
What?
Is that what he does?
No,
Oh.
he's just got like a TV show.
He's
Just on
just like-
normal TV.
So I
He's
wasn't
like
far
Alan
off.
Titchmarsh,
Do you
Love Your
recognise this guy,
Garden.
surely?
Yeah.
Um,
He's the goat.
He's the GOAT.
No,
Yeah,
not
my
really.
mum
Bro, have you
painted
never
their
watched
fence
Chelsea Flower Show?
panels blue because of him.
No, I don't watch TV
An
like that, do I?
inspiration.
I don't know my celebs really. I'm not really locked in like that.
Have
See,
you?
I'd recognise more people like that than people like within our
Yeah,
industry,
that's
the
fair
music
enough.
industry. Like if Tiger was out, I wouldn't know who the fuck he is. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
let's go through the locked in cast and see you know then.
I was meant to
Fucking
be on this
idiot.
season.
What's that?
So that was meant to be
Fuck
on
me.
this season.
You were meant to go on. Why didn't you go on?
Money weren't right for the days. You know when you have to do like, oh, if you voted out.
Yeah.
Like, it's like in your contract you're leaving early. So obviously I'm a mum. I'm not going to be in there for like 2 weeks, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Like so I would have been like, oh, I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah.
But the money didn't align like with the days because it had to make sense for me to leave my kids. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kid.
Damn, you being media trained by Bez. This is the same answer he gives for the fighting too.
Oh,
Which is
but
obviously the
it's
same
true,
thing,
Like,
yeah.
know your worth.
Video.
Why am I going to go in and leave my baby for something that just you're making a couple?
Did you like the idea of the experience though? Or was it just really going to be like a money thing?
No, it would be a money thing. I
Yeah.
will just put that out there and be honest. Like I've never been to uni. I've not really been in like big friendship groups. I don't know, like a living thing where you can't get out and no one's tidying up after themselves. Like, and I did ask the question, do you have to share toilets with the boys? And you did.
You do.
That's not a vibe. Like Ethan leaves the toilet seat up when he flushes and it drives me nuts because all the bacteria just goes around the room. Like your toothbrushes are in the same room. Can you not just close the toilet seat before? And I just feel like I'd be a real like agony aunt in there. Like,
Yeah, you would just get like worked up.
and for me, having to be media trained, I mean, go in that little room and they just ask you something, I'd be like, oh, cut. Like with a podcast, you kind of got a little bit of rights to this. Whatever you say, just they can use. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not great.
Oh my God, could you imagine? I think you would have been unbelievable on something
Well,
like that.
tell
Just
the
purely,
producers.
just purely because
done-
I reckon
could've
it
done well,
kicks
yeah.
off. No, I reckon you would kick off at
I
people.
don't think so.
Really?
No, I feel like I would have been hyper aware. And I do actually feel like baby mummy has actually calmed down a lot.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Fair
not
enough.
like, because I know I've always been like a strong character, like say what you feel, and not even in like a mean or a rude way. It's just I'm very like direct. I don't feel like if people come and ask you something, I just feel like just be honest. Like there's
Yeah.
no point to have like a half-hour conversation going around the bend of something when you can just say, oh hey, no, like I don't really like this or
Yeah.
like the way this went. That's that.
So you're just quite direct and blunt to a point.
Kind of, yeah, but I've just always been like it. And the thing is, I don't mind it when people are like it with me. I won't be like, oh, they don't like me, they hate me. Like, oh, sweet. Like,
Yeah, it just
Fine.
is what it is.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I feel like me as a mum, I've learned to become very emotional. Like I never used to cry ever. There was a little boy on the train the other day who was terrified with the train. I'm crying. Why am I crying? It's not my it's not my child. And Ethan's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, oh my God, that's so sad. He's on the train, he's scared of the train. But because he's facing his fears, I'm crying.
Oh, so it was almost like you're proud of him tears.
Kind of, but it's just like a bodily reaction. It just happens. Like my eyes are tingling, my nose is twitching, my chin's wavering. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because I used to never ever cry, but now something cute happens or someone gets the golden buzzer on X Factor. Why am I crying?
The golden buzzer.
Yeah, like
Fair
why am I
enough, to be fair.
crying?
That reminds me, you know, your journey through parenthood reminds me of my journey through golf.
Right,
You're going through golf.
that's the same.
Don't bring it back to golf, please. Don't do this.
It taught me patience.
Yeah,
That's the only
Not on the
parallel.
planet to slow you down.
It's the only parallel I've got. Sorry, we can move on.
Yeah, we'll
So yeah, you would have enjoyed. Oh, yeah, I think you would have enjoyed
I
going
think
on.
I
you know.
would have liked it just to actually have a taste of being out and doing something different. 'Cause I've never done anything like
it's a
that before.
unique experience, isn't it? You know,
Yeah,
you know, it's
yeah.
nice to. But it is a long time.
If they got me to save costs, you could have used my dog to go and bite him. Do you know what I mean?
Ah.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah,
Could have cut costs.
just like, hey
mine.
guys, here's my dog. I need the extra money that you're
It's
gonna
quite
save.
scary when they do that. The little running thing.
Bro, I always think, what if they jump too high and get your neck? Just what if?
But you could say what if about anything though.
Yeah.
You know,
It
what
can
if?
happen. I mean, the year I was on, someone's hand got bit.
I'm saying, I don't want to fuck with that.
Nightscape, his hand got caught. Like it got the arm, but got the hand or something. It's bleeding.
Oh,
And the
'cause-
thing is, like, these dogs, they want that reward of the bite. So you're fully trusting that that person is going to listen to them. Because sometimes dogs don't listen.
Yeah.
So what if they don't listen to the command? Do you know what I mean? Because the suit that they bite is usually the reward. Like,
right.
that's
Yeah.
what I've learned.
Well, I had a similar thing. We did like a hide and seek for Calix's video, but the hide and seek was the dog was seeking, and we were in these big
yeah.
suits.
That was
Right.
scary, man.
Were you on that?
Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
that with you.
Yeah, and so it was nuts. The whole experience was crazy, and it was my first sort of interaction with these trained killers.
Yeah.
And we walking around. First of all, these suits were like, oh man, how difficult was it to move around?
Yeah, and it's boiling it. You're like a sumo, essentially.
Running around. But there was a certain part of the suit that you had to make sure, and it was across the forearm because that was the most protected bit. The other bits you were kind of protected, but I think if it went tits up,
You'd be dusted.
you'd have had an injury or two. And the worst bit is beforehand. Now, like Cal of all people is very thorough with his videos, and insurance wise, he's making sure all that stuff's legit. So I had full faith in that. But when I rocked up and these dogs were in the back of these vans and they're going
They're
ballistic.
just ready to work.
No, yeah, they're going nuts. They're just absolutely losing it. And then we have these like Eastern European guys, obviously hard as nails, that are just like, don't worry, it'll be fine. Pulls out, okay, we'll bring out this guy. This guy's like sort of like the calm one of the lot. And he's like grinning his teeth at me and shit. I'm like, if this is the calm one, God forbid what the
crazy,
nutty one looks like.
Yeah.
Do you know what the breeds were?
I think it was a German Shepherds.
Maybe.
German Shepherd.
A German
Mallee.
Shepherd.
I think it was a German Shep.
Probably.
Or the Belgian Malinois. They look the same.
Oh, yeah. You know what? It could have been. I
Them
don't
two
know.
are the only two dogs I will not fuck with, 100%.
Really?
I actually saw like a ex-burglar. He done like obviously in prison, whatever. Do you remember they do like the interviews with the people in prison?
Mm-hmm.
They sit him on that little chair, and they said the only dog that he wouldn't fuck with is a German Shepherd. The
What
only
do you
home
have?
German Shepherd.
Oh, right, okay.
So that I'm not just saying that so you don't rob me,
Yeah.
but it's on the internet. But he just says just them dogs are actually there to protect. Like, but if you get like a Rottweiler, whatever, he'll chance his luck with it.
Yeah.
Because they've not all got the same drive. But there's certain dogs that just want to work and protect.
Damn.
Okay.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my sausage dog, I think he might be a worker, bro. I'm telling you, if you step to him on the wrong day,
Yeah, he'll eat your
bro,
fucking
he's
tortilla bowl.
your
Keep it to
chicken.
me. I'm chicken and rice.
He's terrible for it, bro. At a barbecue we went to at yours,
Oh, bro, thief, isn't he?
mate, Harry was sat there eating his chicken wing, and you've got a sausage dog as well, Rolo. Rolo goes up, sort of distracts Harry one side, my dog on the other side comes in, takes the chicken wing, and the whole time
Tag
they were
teamed
just
it.
tag teaming everybody taking their
Stealing
food.
off their
Fucking
plates,
10
yeah.
cam.
But
Yeah.
Rolo's a stone cold killer, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
killed like 5 rabbits.
Kill
Oh,
that
yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah. He brings them into the house as well. He's an actual killer, that dog.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting.
Because they're
Dachshunds are a bit nuts, aren't they?
No, they are. They
Gotta
are.
be careful with that
Nuts,
stuff, showing like Jeffrey Dahmer signs early doors.
No,
Yeah, that's
do you
true.
know what? I interrupted one cycle as well. So I was out with the horses. This was back in summer, and he ran through the hedge. Obviously, there's loads of little bunnies around, like little baby
Cute.
ones as well. Yeah, so cute because it's summertime, spring, whatever. He's dashed through the hedge, right? And all I hear is like that. And I was like, Rolo, stop, Rolo. So that he's obviously come out the hedge with it in his mouth. I've gone, leave it. Not that the fucking little dog listens to me. But yeah, I just dropped it. But I went up to it. It's got all like cuts all up its neck, but it just survived, and it died a really long, horrible death.
no.
Yeah, so I was like, I shouldn't have interrupted it. Yeah.
Do you
I
reckon-
learned
yeah.
my lesson there. Just if he's got it, he's going to have to kill
Yeah.
it.
Damn, that's brutal.
'Cause
Isn't
they
it?
are like-
yeah.
they
What are you
are-
supposed to do there? Like,
They're tracking dogs or whatever they do. So it's in their instinct to kill anyway.
Yeah.
Dachshunds are working dogs.
yeah, that's
Lola
yeah.
chases squirrels. Which
The
is
squirrel
crazy.
chases Lola, bro. You're not kidding anyone.
Fully, bro.
Lola. He is some dog.
That's it. That might be a hear me out, bro.
How you hear me out, my dog?
Oh, shit, man.
All right, we want to talk about something that's on the the Lunchley drama.
Oh,
Right.
You locked in?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, of course. This is the problem with Faith. She's so locked out of the internet now.
Do you know what? I feel like I've never been in. Ethan tells me all.
Oh, you get the gossip off
Yeah.
Ethan. I mean, we don't want to bring up the Lunchley drama too much because it's pretty much old news now. But from a parent's perspective, it's actually pretty interesting. And feeding your kid, what you feed, what would you give them? Because essentially, like Lunchables, stuff like that. See, when they go to school, though,
Yeah.
they're gonna get like. I remember when I went to school and I go to a tuck shop, my mum would like make me like a packed lunch.
Yeah.
Right. I swear, half the times I wouldn't eat it. Because I would be like, sat that off, I'm heading to the tuck shop and I'm getting a slice of pizza or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can always have good intentions about giving your kid like, oh, this, but at the end of the day, you're sacking it off because there's a Subway around the corner.
Yeah.
I get it. I feel like whilst they're little and you're in control of it, I'm obviously not going to give her anything other than a water and like a very watered down squash. But as she starts getting older, she starts to be like, no, mum, I want this, because she's tried it, I don't know, with someone else or whatever at school. I don't fucking know. Like, that's when I think it's going to get difficult. But for now, I can give her everything I want to give to her, and she'll probably leave it, whatever. Yeah, but I don't know. It's going to get difficult when they come and do the food shops with you and this sort of stuff. And I think it depends what other parents feed their kids and what they've got in their packed lunchbox over what you've packed them. Because I get this at nursery already. I'll be like, why isn't she eating anything? And she'll be like, oh, they was nicking like my crisp out of mine because they have crisp and she don't have crisp. I'm like, but she's got fruit and she don't want the fruit. She wants their crisp.
Yeah, of course you want the crisps.
Yeah, but she don't need them.
Yeah, but at the same time, as a kid, I'm getting my fucking crisps.
Oh,
No, but this is what
Don't
I'm
play
saying.
on my crisps. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm being serious.
Don't take my
Like,
Monster much.
yeah, don't
do
touch
that.
that Monster Mud. Like, you know what the worst thing was? At school, you'd be there, you'd just be eating like the rattiest food. And then you come home, mum's like, oh, I got a vegetable lasagna. What?
You start kicking off, start throwing plates.
Oh, I'm going nuts. You know what I say? I say, don't worry, mum, play COD.
Yeah. Nah.
That's pissed me off.
I set the toaster on fire once with a Pop-Tart.
You did what? You kicked off and you blew up the house with a
I
Pop-Tart?
didn't kick off. I just set the toaster on fire with a Pop-Tart.
That's just like
It
a...
was crazy. No
an
one was
aura
home
play.
besides me as well.
Okay, so it was an
So
aura
I had
play.
to handle that.
Yeah. Are there
I actually
certain
nearly
things?
burned
Are there
down the
certain
house.
things that, because I think I've seen a TikTok that you've done of like controversial things that you won't, that you won't let your kid do? I think is that what it was? I think you've done a TikTok like this before, or like controversial parenting methods,
Possibly.
or something like that.
I don't know. I'm not.
Do you do gentle parenting? Because I think that's a scam.
I've never shouted at her, so she's 2 years old. I've never had to raise my voice or shout at her, but she's very good. She does listen. And I do agree with the gentle parenting is for gentle kids. Like, if your kid is like lashing out, hitting you, whatever, and you've tried all the calm steps first, and you have to quickly take their hand and be like, all right, listen, you fucking
Twerp.
shut up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I've never had to be in that situation, but I'd be lying if I said my dad didn't have to do that with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's not. I would never ever hit my child. Whatever. I'm absolutely not for that. And do you know what? I don't like shouting at your kid in public. When I see kids misbehaving and their mums are like, "Right, you're not getting this. You've ruined my day." Because this actually happened. I was just out again doing a food job. I looked at the time. It's 10 a.m. How the fuck has she, literally like a 4-year-old girl, ruined your day as a big adult, and you're telling her that?
Probably
I just
didn't even
feel
have
like
your
there's
coffee by the time.
certain, like Olive will go around, she'll scream the whole entire food shop. And do you know what I do? I just let it happen.
But what if you raise a rat?
Then I'll have
Like-
to let you know when I'm there.
Yeah, okay.
But I still wouldn't go down like the forceful route or anything like that.
no.
But I don't know, with Olive, if you talk to her, she seems to get it. And I feel like when she's being really emotional, kids don't know anything but to cry. They can't be like, oh, hey, actually, I don't like this upset me. All they know is, oh, hey, I'm going to cry. Like, this has upset me, I'm going to cry. And it
Open
doesn't matter
packs.
what it is. So you just do like breathing. No, you're going to take deep breaths. Like, and then when she's calmed down, you can actually talk
Bro,
to them.
imagine if my mum my mum goes, nah, you're not getting the Batman toy. And then I burst into tears, like, you're kidding me. And then she turns to me and goes, deep breaths. I'll punch her.
You're not
I
going
will lose
No,
my...
it's like that Bogdan clip. Guys, calm down, guys.
Oh, this is football. Calm down.
Oh, no.
So good.
That was such a awful clip. What was he thinking?
Tough watch.
Oh, it's such a bad watch, man. But fuck it, I love Thogden to the. Well, I'll ride to my death for Thogden. I
King
love
Rage Beta.
Do you know who Bogdan is?
elite level rage
Fair
bear.
enough. To be fair, he's like a football creator.
Yeah, but he's
It
like
can
the
be a bit
generational.
niche.
He's the GOAT. Like, you want to talk about impression clip farming? He's the clip farmer,
Yeah.
the original clip farmer.
Yeah, that's true.
Just so good. So
You into clip farming?
I don't know what that is, Chip.
That's
I
fair
would
enough.
I would say in your podcast you're a bit of a clip farmer.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
What does
you
that
would
mean?
say, you would say things intentionally that you know would
Or,
rattle
I
the
don't know
audience.
if it was faithful.
Did you want views on the podcast? Or
No,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's what I'm
we
saying.
were
So
loving
that's a
it.
clip farmer.
We were loving
Yeah,
it.
that's what we say. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's what smart people do to get views.
Yeah.
They know that they're like, this is gonna.
The best one, the one that I think we should be most proud of when I produced Growing Paynes was
Yeah.
the roast, smell a Sunday roast on a Wednesday.
Bro, that's so peak. People actually think they tell me that now still.
So Cool.
And do you know what's peak? His nose is way bigger than mine.
You're rattled still,
No,
man.
but it just doesn't make sense. How are you saying that to me and your nose is bigger than mine?
It's so funny, man.
That was
Point the
good.
opposite ways. Mine goes up, but his fucking goes south.
Nah, do you remember when you said something about Harvey Specter?
Oh,
Oh no, that was
Harvey
genuine.
Price.
That was genuine.
yeah.
What was it you said again?
Oh,
What was
I
it?
said we was talking about suits, and I said, "Oh yeah, what's his name? Like Harvey Price." And then Ethan was like, "Price, yeah," and I was like, "Oh, Spectre, yeah."
And then Rio Ferdinand.
The real Ferdinand clip. I'm not
Rio
going to lie.
Ferdinand
I
one?
genuinely think in the short time that Growing Pains was
Yes,
knocking around,
times.
it has more clips than Fellas has
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
5 years.
times,
Like the
times.
clips on there were just generational.
What was the real Ferdinand one?
You said he played for.
Is that you're like the red team? The red
Nah, what was
Liverpool.
it? Let me-
Oh, it was
Because
so
he
funny.
posted it to his own Insta as well.
Real
Oh, did he?
posted it.
He
Yeah.
reposted it. Oh,
But the
it's
thing
so
is, a
good.
lot of that is genuine. If it's any like
Yeah, yeah, of
moments,
course.
it's going to be genuine. But there's a couple things I would say to.
to rattle people.
Nah,
So you've taken a bit of a pause on your YouTube stuff as well. Do you have any interest of getting back into that? Or are you just kind of enjoying the piece?
Do you know what I have enjoyed? Go on, we'll play this first. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll answer.
All right,
Put
hold
that
on. I've got
filler
to
in
put
my
this
phone.
on.
Brave. Oh, I'm so
Go on.
excited.
I know who Rio Ferdinand did. Played for Arsenal, Liverpool, the team with the red shirt. What?
Try again.
Rio Ferdinand's coming to me. It's coming to me. Man City. West Ham.
Yes, at one point in his career. But where did he end up spending his vital moments of his career?
Burnley.
You are having me on, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Red Devils.
I already said Liverpool. They're the only people that I know that wear red.
The other people in Manchester.
Man United.
There you go. Holy
Yeah.
smokes. If that's
Mate,
not an
look at
advert
that.
for the Premier League starting, I don't know what is.
500,000.
That is amazing. 500,000 likes. Holy shit.
This is what I'm saying, bro. There was some crazy numbers.
How many
on
views
that
has that got?
Mate, it must have
Do
loads,
this.
bro.
Popular.
Yeah, that was the clip farming on here. Look at that. It's 8 million.
Oh, I could do loads
6
of
mil.
You can smell a Sunday roast on a Wednesday.
6 mil. That's mental.
That smell a roast one.
Do you miss obviously the Growing Paynes stuff? People got too involved in just
Yeah.
everything, which is fair enough. But do you miss actually making content with Ethan?
Yeah,
because I
do.
feel like you guys, when you do make content together, it's so funny.
Yeah, and do you know what? I feel like me and Ethan, like, now we've stopped. Well, because I've kind of stopped everything. Like, I haven't really done the YouTube. Obviously, don't have the podcast. And with TikTok, I'm a little bit lazy with it, in my opinion. Like, I'll post, but I'm not like, I don't have that. Oh, I've got to post to keep everyone happy. I just don't really have that. But yeah, like, me and Ethan were so good and we're like so content with our relationship and the banter in it, because I feel like that's the main thing. Some people wouldn't like that in their relationships, but we're absolutely fine with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I asked him to make me a smoothie yesterday and I was like, oh, you put like bananas and strawberries in it, and he just went, fuck off, like that, and just walked to the kitchen. It's funny.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a laugh. Do you know what I mean? Obviously he did go make me one, but I don't know, I feel like I know we get it, but to have so many opinions and clips that are out of context and
Yeah.
be posted, it's just long
know nothing
and it
at the
gets
end of the day
draining.
about
Yeah, but
you.
this is the thing, like, obviously if we weren't comfortable with the conversation, it wouldn't be on the podcast.
Yeah, you would just cut it, right? So
I'm saying, like,
yeah, the other thing I always felt though as well is that because people had this preconception of you, that it went into this podcast, because I'll be honest with you, there are loads of other couple podcasts out there that definitely come across way more like
I
edgy
see a
and
few
like
and
a
I'm
bit more like
do we
that.
even like
and
each other.
yeah, and it's and those guys, everyone's there like, haha, this is just so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, it's because people have already come in with a preconception,
Yeah.
so they're just feeding into that confirmation bias. But
yeah. And I feel like a lot of
yeah.
people, because of his fan base, they are so protective of them.
Yeah.
They're like, I've known him longer than you. You don't know. Like, I actually get messages like this. They're like, you don't know him as well as I know him. I'm like, but you've never met him. Like, who
Never
knew
even had
what
a
he had for
conversation.
breakfast, me or you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but
that's
I feel
fair.
like, again, where I am a strong character, we'll just say things, and I wouldn't mind saying it to a man even, and a lot of boys don't like that. There's a lot of boys on the internet that don't like me because I am comfortable to just say things.
yeah.
Yeah, you're a woman with an opinion and people don't like that.
People don't like women to speak.
Yeah, I mean, Chip's
And
been
that's
saying that
just
for
it.
years. Truthfully, like, why did we let that slide?
Glad we finally brought that up.
Yeah, that's an important thing for us to talk about. But
it
you
is
stopped
true.
making your YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that? Or you just...
Kind of. I do. Do you know what? I didn't like doing it a video for every Sunday because that was really demanding with
Quite
Olive.
a lot to keep up
because I have to work all of mine. Obviously, Ethan's is way more important. His will always come first. So all of my filming was done around here. So it'll either be at like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock at night once Olive's in bed and all the camera crew can get here, and then you film really late, like, or it'll be on like an off Sunday. My parents have got to come round to babysit, like. But with Ethan's, it's just he's going to work and I've got Olive. Do you know what I mean? It's just a lot smoother and it doesn't require as much, I guess. And I feel like in terms of keeping tags on the work and the progress, like I don't really do that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair enough.
Because it's time consuming. I didn't really have the time. So I've kind of fallen into more of like a mum, just being a mum at the minute. But maybe I'll do.
I mean, that's a full-time job in itself anyways,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It does make you appreciate
It's
the people
harder than
that have
any
to,
job I've ever
like,
done.
imagine like single mums, or people that both parents, they have to go to work.
It's
Like,
nuts.
It is. Like, you guys are obviously really lucky to the point where you can just be a full-time mum. But like, mate, it must be absolutely nuts if that's not the case. So yeah, it's pretty wild. But is there, once Olive sort of grows up, gets into thing, do you have any desire to, or you probably don't even know now because it's still quite a while away, but is there a project that you always are like, oh, I'd really want to do this or something like that, or are you just kind of taking it as it goes?
Do you know what? It is actually like a love-hate thing with me because, again, going back to the videos where Olive was present, she'd be like, mummy, daddy, and we don't show her online, and the people would message me like, oh, at 9 seconds 37, she's in the video, and it's just like, oh, like it just gets a little bit long. But in terms of like loving and hating, I very much like being both known and very much not known, right? So it doesn't depend on the mood or anything like that, but I feel like when I've gone out, there are some like circumstances where I haven't felt safe. Like when I'm just out with Olive on my own, with the pram, and I'm just minding my business. Like I've had people follow me around the shops, like laughing, giggling, going, you know when people, you've had it, but that's her. Yeah. They follow me the whole entire round. I'm like, I'm just trying to get them, like I'm there with my baby. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And there's a sense of uncomfortability along with that where I just think, I wish no one knew me. There was a guy at the train station the other day, I had a donut, and obviously I've got braces, right, so I get stuck in my braces. And he was like, oh, you safe? And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I'm like,
just like covering up the boat.
And I was like, oh. Do you know what I mean? So I just wish, bro, just let me out and eat my donut in peace, like donut in my teeth. Such a luxury that you just wouldn't have if no one kind of knew who you were, kind of thing. Like I kind of like being a bit of a inner bliss. And I don't like people really asking for pictures if I'm with Olive as well, because then the whole... I don't know, I'm very much always waiting for something bad to happen. It's just the person that I am. So I feel like if I turn my back on my pram for 1 second and someone's nipped my baby, it's very extreme.
Nah, but that does happen though.
But do you know what
I've heard stories about that.
But this is what I'm saying. Like I'm so vigilant as a mum that, I don't know, I don't want to come across rude to people, but they're like, can I get a picture? I'm like, oh no, sorry, like, I'm with my baby. Like, Can you tell the thing that you once put on your story, right? And it was about, and this blew my mind because when you had said, like, you know, when you're like blurring a kid's face, I'm like, yeah, okay, like whatever, but I don't like fully really get the reason. Like I was just like, okay, whatever. But then you put stats up from your story of saved and not saved. Can you explain what those stories were to the fans? Because I think I spoke about this on a previous podcast, but I think it'd be better coming from you. Yeah.
Just to actually how tapped the internet is.
It's so bad. So obviously when I was the new mum, I just felt so much like pride. I was like, wow, this is my baby. I want to share her. She's so beautiful, whatever. So I did used to post her, right? And then I'll explain the story fully, right? So from that instance of posting, when she got to about 3 months old, they'd be like, I don't know, the newborn bit has kind of died down. I don't need to post her every day. Like, I've just kind of got on a little bit. I'd not post her in like 2 days, right? I'd get messages from unknown accounts like user765, whatever, no like account details. They'd be like, oh, you've not posted Olive in a while. Don't say that you've stopped posting her, whatever. Or I'd get unknown accounts like reply to things of just her with love heart eyes. And I'm like, I just didn't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's different if you was to go, oh, she's well cute. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I didn't like the fact that people were almost tracking when I was kind of posting her, and that if she hadn't been posted in a couple of days, I didn't like that people picked up and noticed that either. That made me really uncomfortable.
Especially from like anonymous accounts. Like if it's got like a face and a picture, you're a bit more, they're like, okay, I guess that's just
But
whatever,
it was just from an unknown, like why do you know that? I don't even know that I've not posted her in 2 days. Why do you? But then I looked at the stats from when she was posted, because I left the pictures up, but I stopped posting going forward. So I looked at the stats and it'd be something crazy like 2,000 saves, or I don't know, it might have been more than that. I don't know without looking back. But the pictures of just me would be like 300 saves. So a very big jump in saves in pictures that had a child in it. Even photos with Olive posted with her face blurred still had more saves than pictures just with me. And I'm talking more than even if I was like in a bikini, more with my child in than with me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
so it's
weird.
nuts. And I post about it on my stories, and I do actually get influencers with kids engage about it, and they still post their kids. So for me, it's just a little bit like,
It's one of those like you just gotta let people like do obviously what they want to do.
Consent is a massive thing. Like you don't know how they're going to grow up, and they might not want to be online at all. But you're opening them up to like an avenue of hate and being no. I wouldn't want people to go out. Obviously, it's a bit different because obviously if they recognise me, they're going to know, hey, that's Olive. But if Olive was out on her own at a kids club after school, I don't want any other random adults or parents to be like, oh, that's Olive Payne. Just by knowing her face. Like,
that's a good point. Actually, I didn't even.
That.
Especially,
and a whole big thing of like, because again, kidnapping does happen. If they're out at the park or whatever, and I don't know, you're picking up dog shit, whatever, you're bent down for 2 seconds, someone goes, oh, Olive, come here. Like, mummy's just said that I'm going to take you around here quickly. Because there's more chance of a predator being able to steal your child by knowing their name. So if they don't know their name, do you know what I mean? So for me, it's just a whole privacy protection thing. It's not for me.
Yeah, like when you start hearing about the stats, that made me go like, okay, yeah, fuck that. There's no way, mate. How grim is that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I will die on the hill of like protecting my child.
Yeah.
Like, you don't fuck with like a mum and their child. Like, or at least with me. That's why I don't post her. Ethan won't post her.
Yeah.
No family can. Like, that's just done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, I don't know, I could never be a parent, understand and know, see all of it, engage with it, and then still post my kid. Like, for me,
yeah, that's not
you
for
do
you.
you, but they didn't.
It's interesting, isn't it? Especially because this is going to be the first generation of parents that are actually raising their kid on social media. So nobody actually really knows how this plays out in the long term.
Yeah.
And it'd be really interesting to see, like, I mean, I'm sure in like 10 or 15 years, we'll have all the stats and all the data. And it wouldn't even surprise me if it got to the point where it was so alarming to the point where it not became illegal, but it was just like strongly advised. You just don't post your kid until they're like, I don't know, however old.
There's somewhere, I don't know exactly where it is, but they put out a law saying if you make content with your kids, you have to give them a percentage of the money that you're making from it.
Oh yeah, I
because
did
you are
see
using
that.
your kids as an asset in your video. Because let me tell you, becoming a mum creator opens an avenue of new followers for you, and building it more brand deals because it's open to like Pampers, whatever. Like, you can successfully gain from posting your child, right?
I think it should just be what you do anyways. You almost put it in like a savings
Yeah, like a little
account for
trust
them.
or something.
Yeah, but not
you just
everyone would.
Make a bag, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some people
keep it
are
themselves.
relying on their kids for content, like family channels. Are you going to be as popular if you stop showing your kids? Or do you thrive because your kids are involved?
I don't know. Yeah, I think when they're like really young, then maybe it's like, what I don't agree with is when, you know, like if the kid doesn't want to do something, or they're like, oh no, then they're like, no, we have to, like, this is my job, so you'll fucking go and do this or whatever. But I do think there probably are family channels out there that are genuinely, they just kind of film them. They've made the decision to show their kids, whatever, that's fine. But yeah, I'd be worried if a parent was like, no, we have to do this because I need the content. At that point, you're going, okay, what the hell is actually going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's quite interesting. But yeah, look, Faith, it's been a pleasure having you on.
When was the last time you were on? Was it?
No, so you've never been
never
on,
been
but
on
you
here.
did make an appearance before.
Yeah, when I first started going out with Ethan.
Right at the beginning, we had Bez on. in
yes. You came on
our
for like
second set.
Before I worked here.
Yeah, it was
Back
the
when we was
circus set.
both good looking.
Oh my God, you
don't
actually.
do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Yeah,
We're
Ethan-
all good looking.
Ethan looks great. I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm just having a bit of fucking banter.
What the-
Look, whoa, we want to do a quick. Oh wait, you want to talk about the pub quiz thing?
What? Because
Don't
of
have to.
Oh, well, the thing is, you I assume you haven't watched the pub
I've
quiz.
started it. I will watch the fun Sidemen videos.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I've probably watched like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I see clips and I think, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Like, so I have started this one.
The pub quiz. Well, me and Ethan were actually on a
The
team
yeah.
together,
Yeah.
and we had Danny Aarons. Poor Danny Aarons getting absolutely eaten alive on there. In fairness, he did get absolutely battered, and I do want to apologize to Danny Aarons because me and Bez absolutely stitched him up by continuously sending him up on stage to win us back the points that he had lost us in the push-ups.
Who do you think would have won, like in that room
Yeah,
against Cole in the push-ups?
I don't
How
think
many?
Anyone
How many
would.
did he do again?
I don't think maybe Arthur potentially Arthur TV. Yeah,
How
he's-
many did Cole do?
I don't know. He
I don't
just
know,
he
but
just
it looked
stopped
like he
when
could've kept
Danny.
When the
Right.
other guys? How many did they get to? I can't remember.
Like 30.
23, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I
Cole's
actually
in
think.
great shape.
Amazing shape.
Yeah, Cole. I'd be surprised if anyone beat him, but I do
Unreal
think Arthur
body.
TV probably.
Really?
Lovely body.
Unreal rig.
Well,
on him.
great body,
Arthur
yeah.
TV would be good.
Great body.
Arthur
Oil
would, I
that
think
up.
Arthur would be cooking.
Yeah.
Whack it in a hydraulic press.
Oh no,
as
actually, I
Arthur
have
would
seen.
say.
Ethan showed me a
What?
picture.
Of what? Whose body?
Arthur's.
Oh, Arthur's got a great body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys do that too? Yeah, me and my girlfriend share pics of Arthur as well.
So,
Topless Arthur.
Can we end with a little dilemma, lads?
Yes, let's do it.
Right. You get put in jail, and the only way to get out is by solving a Rubik's Cube.
yeah.
And you can't get out until you've solved it. Or you have a 3-week fixed period in there.
Let's just take the
Oh,
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube.
You'll solve it eventually, man. You'll figure out the
You think
formula.
you're solving it quickly then?
Yeah. Like yeah.
No, this is an interesting question purely because theoretically I like to think, and a lot of people say like once you know how to do it, like you can do it. But this is coming from, I imagine, 3 people that don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube or would have no idea where to start with it.
I've solved a Rubik's Cube before, so I know I could do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To be fair, you've got one of them neaky brains.
Yeah, you do.
Thank
Yeah.
you for thinking that. It's
You
actually
do.
a compliment for once.
I'm not sure. I'm being genuinely serious. I would like to think in 4 weeks I'd be
I
able to
promise
solve it.
you,
3
you guys
weeks.
will solve it. Once you get the patterns down, you'll...
That's what you're saying. Like even get the patterns down. Like what are you talking about?
There's certain ways to get certain parts in, like there's a way to doing it, and like what color you need to get what side, and then there's. But
Yeah,
to
but
be
that's
fair,
what I'm
you get
saying.
you
I
kinda-
don't know
You
that.
kind of get told that sometimes, and there is an instruction book that kind of tells you how to start.
Nah, this is just dropping.
But if
it.
you were
Yeah.
going drops, if you got drops in, I still think you figure it out. Because
Oh, I'm
if
taking
you're
the
doing,
fix.
if you're doing this,
you're taking the
I'm
3
taking
weeks.
the-
if you're doing this 8 hours a day, right? Like people jump on a Rubik's Cube, right? I might give you one right now. You'll fiddle around with it for 10 minutes. Go, fuck me, it's well hard. I'd never do it. If you're in prison and you've got 12, 14 hours a day to just sit at this fucking cube and look at it, you are gonna do it.
I don't
in a
think
few-
so. Do you know
will do
how
it.
hard I can procrastinate? I will be in there 12
Yeah, but you're in
minutes
prison.
before
You
I
want to get out. What are you gonna do instead? Like procrastinate
No,
with
but
what?
that's it. I'll just be like, fuck it,
You'd
I'm
just be
playing
staring
it.
at a fucking wall or,
Yeah.
or chipping away behind a toilet with a spoon.
Yeah. I don't know. I would not solve it.
You actually make me want to try it.
You will solve it, man. Keep the faith. Hey,
Yeah, how many
Hey.
times has she heard that?
Yeah.
nah, that was brand new, fresh up a dome, by the
All
way.
right, so wait, you're taking the 3 weeks of prison.
Yeah, it can't be that bad. What prison? H&P or just like?
Fuck
Nah,
it.
you can go to
Wandsworth.
Spex's prison.
Wandsworth.
Spex's
Wandsworth.
Wandsworth. Jim's like, I'll take the fixed 3 weeks. There's no way I solve it to Rubik's Cube.
Fuck it. I think it'll take. Yeah, I think I'd need 6 weeks to be honest.
A 6 week stay. All right, guys, look, we're going to wrap up there. Faith, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it. And hopefully one day you decide to post another YouTube video.
Thanks.
We'll see you guys next time.
Let's freaking go.
And much love. Bye-bye.
Bye. Peace and love.